Hey family, it's Sandra, a queen. Bring. So, like I was saying, you gotta have 15 minutes for Instagram. So they got their 15 minutes. Anyway, let me go on back to what I was talking about. So, when you are manifesting a man, or if you're manifesting a woman, all of the manifestations in the world will not help the fact that you need to accept yourself and who you are and what you are about. My coach, Stefan Labos here, he talks about this in his book. And he talks about manifesting a man, manifesting a woman, whatever you desire, okay? Whoever you desire. Is that, first of all, you want that cleared by God, the universe, energy, whoever, whatever you call him, okay? We're not going to get all particular about it. But what I'm saying is that you want to be cleared for that. Don't just go out here and pick someone on your own. God only knows I did that, okay? And like I told one lady, I said, you know what? It's so funny how we almost go back in our mind to the day we met that person and be like, you know what? I wish to God I'd have kept walking. Just said, hey, how you doing? And just gone on in the house. But you see something and you think it's good and you go for it. And boy, what a lesson you learned. My lesson lasted 15 long years, and I really wasn't into it. Not that we were together that long, but the point that the person was around me in the neighborhood. Never pick nobody on your job, your house, your house. I learned the hard way. It was like hell every day, and it was just all this drama. Not that anything was happening to me at any point. It really, the person was making it hard on themselves until they got to the point where I kept praying to the Lord. I said, you need to save that soul because he's kind of damaged. He's doing a little too much. And after a while, that's just how it went. He did so much until he ran into the Lord for himself. It was like you did a full circle and met yourself. And I had nothing to do with it. I didn't bother him or anything. I just went on about my life. I was happy. I just started feeling really sad because once life started paying him back the karma dues, like they say, you don't mess with God's girls and stuff like that. He was just at a loss. He was just really like going down, and all the money he had didn't mean anything. And so he was a very wealthy person, and he had built himself up. I was proud of him for that. But point being, where was the love? Who cares about your money? And I had told him, I said, you know what's going to happen? You're going to be an older gentleman, very nice looking man. You're going to be an older gentleman, and all the girls going to want you for is your money. And you're going to look back on these days and wish to God that you hadn't messed up possibly what God had for you. And my coach was saying it could be the right person, wrong time. And well, oh well, I'm moving on. That's old news, it's old history, and I'm about to move again for real. So, we made our amends on things and everything, but he was really sorry in the end. He was trying to backpedal and make it right. And I really didn't want to hear it. I went to a really nice restaurant, and all I did was eat. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. I didn't care anymore. It didn't even matter what he was saying. I'm grateful you have the Lord in your life, but I ain't dealing with you, bro. I'm not going through that again to save my own life. You crazy, boy. You is nuts. You just couldn't find nobody else. So here you come running back to me with a story. And I feel for you. All right. I ain't in love. I don't agree with that. I ain't in love. I love the Lord, honey. You can have this out here. I'm through with that. I'm waiting on the one from the Lord, because I ain't making nothing. All I did was just tell God. You just tell God what you want, like a Christmas list. You got to feel what you're doing when you're manifesting. You don't just manifest and not feel what it is that you're feeling. Like right now, I'm in a stage of just relaxation. I'm working on my body. I'm doing me as far as keeping myself together, purchasing items that I feel like I need, and getting rid of stuff. Don't y'all just keep purchasing stuff and got a house full of crap. That stuff represents your spirit, how your home look. A lot of people don't know that, but that's a part of your soul and spirit. If you got a jammed up, crammed, junky house, that's what's in your house. For real, literally, your home represents you. And a lot of people don't know that. And so a lot of times they're like, well, this is just stuff that I need. You need to unload that house. Unload it, honey. Unload. Because I'm going to my closet. I'm going all the way to the back. I have left nothing. It's a half a loft, which is really just a studio as far as I'm looking and concerned. I'm grateful for a home, but I have to take all that stuff out of that closet. I had 3 bags of shoes that I had just left at the dumpster. I didn't put them in the dumpster because they were still good shoes. I had 4 or 5 pieces of luggage. I'm talking about nice luggage. Wasn't no junk. I had one piece of luggage that was on 3 wheels. It was from Italy. Very nice. I have very nice stuff, but okay, Sandra, you need to get rid of that. You can only do so much at a time with so much, And so I was like, okay. And then now I'm at the process. I can see the back of the closet. And I'm just so proud of myself, but I'm so tired. I got these bills I got to shred and tear up. I got a lot of stuff just out. My house is kind of hit, and it's not hit all at the same time. I got some space. I was like, oh, look, I got space. I'm so excited, but I wanted where it looked kind of emptied out because when I move, I don't plan on taking a lot of stuff. I got really nice, like, coats. I really love my coats. All right. My purses, I ain't giving those. Yeah, I got vintage coats and stuff. Those I do like. And, let me think. I have like some gowns and stuff because I go to a lot of functions and events here and there. Not as much because of COVID. And speaking of COVID, I go get tested every week. I don't have it. Okay. And then like when I was working for the government, the government here, I was a volunteer. So what they did was they gave me a shot that I have to carry a card for the rest of my life. And it states that I don't need any shots of anything else because that protects me for the rest of my life. And so it was recommended that I do not get vaccinated because they didn't know what the outcome would be. And so I was like, well, okay, I'll let that be. But I don't have it anyway. I don't even catch colds. It hurt really bad. They shot me all the way to the bone in my shoulder, talking about some pain. But I managed to survive. I was sick for like 6 months. But after that, I was good. What you say after that? But yeah, so I'm doing really great. I just wanted to show y'all some of the finds that I got. Like I said, the lip glosses. They even had, like, the dollar store had a little it's shaped like a teardrop and you put your makeup on. I wear foundation every now and then. I don't really need it, but I do wear it. But I did get these from the beauty supply store. I just go everywhere. If I see something really cute, I go for it, y'all. But these were so cute. Look at that. Isn't that cute? These are really cute. And they were not under $20. Let me go there too. Nope. I paid for these. These didn't. They wasn't cheap. Not to me. Not that I can spend a whole lot on clothes and shoes depending on what it is. But I just didn't think these were a cheap find at all. But they're very nice. The only reason why I bought them was because they're so cushy when you walk. I like the cushion when I walk. So I did that. Oh, it fell. It fell. It fell. Okay, well, fall. So then I got these from Walmart. These are dresses, y'all. Not with all the junk your girl on. This is a dress. It's cute. Let me see. Can you see the front? Yeah. Isn't that cute? For when it get real hot. It has not been hot enough here to wear this. It's cool. It's dropping down to like 50 and 40 at night here. So I don't know. I could wear an undershirt under there or something. Spaghetti strap. I got a blue one like it. It's cute too. I call them barmaid dresses. It's too short. My sister was like, girl, them things straight. You need some leggings or something. I get those shorts, those biker shorts. Ouch. Oh, when I went to Juneteenth, it was like, I got stung by about 9 mosquitoes right on my thighs. I said it must have been male mosquitoes. Fresh behind. And this is my other dress. It's short. It just looked long because I'm holding it up. But that's the other dress that I had gotten. I got some other stuff, I think. I just can't find it. But as I'm buying stuff, I'm unloading stuff. But actually, clothes from back in the day were way better than what they making now. This stuff look a little cheap, but oh well. We hanging in there with it. So, other than that, I've just been working on my health and working on me. That's a part of it, too. Work on yourself while you wait for whoever God's send. You know He will. We all know. It's somebody for everybody. For real, really. And so I thought for the longest, I guess I'll just be in the ministry and be done. People started telling me that, and I was like, yeah, maybe so. I don't know. And God said, you know what? People don't know nothing. They don't know what I got planned for you or them. People need to quit talking so much. So I was like, okay, Lord, I'm just going to be quiet about the whole deal. Just be quiet. That's the best way to be sometimes, is not let people in on everything that's going on with you. I don't care how much you love them and they love you. Sometimes you just have to be quiet and let the blessings flow. And like The Rock said, and I don't claim any rights to what he said, but he said, get it first, then talk about it. Don't talk about it ahead of time. But yeah, you know how you just see how people are going to treat you short. They're going to slight you and act like they all into you when they really not. I remember one girl purposely from this job I was at came over to my house over when I lived on Claremont, and I was right off Chicago Boulevard. So as you know, right off of there, those are mansions. They're mini mansions. So I had a mini mansion home. And I guess she thought because I was a temp, I was broke and I didn't have nothing because she was going to go back to work. Now, I thought she was a friend of mine, really. She wasn't. She turned to be the biggest enemy I ever dealt with. She went back to work and she didn't say nothing. But when she was at my house, she was acting funny. I was like, what's wrong with her? She like, holding back. Like I could feel her, but I didn't know what was what. So one day we were just talking, and one of my other friends was like, "Yeah, Sandra got a beautiful home. We love her home. We go over there and hang with her and watch movies, and she's so sweet. She's just the sweetest person ever." And the girl said, "Yeah, she got this big, stupid, dumb fireplace because the fireplace is 6 feet. You can literally walk into the fireplace. I made the fireplace my headboard after a while." And so I looked at her and I was like, and she was like, "Yeah, because I went to her home and I was just shocked. I thought she was going to live a certain type of a lifestyle, and come to find out she was living really, really good. You know, I guess the tent world is great." And I'm looking at you came to my house just to see how I was living. Man, okay. So after that, I ain't had too many words for her. I didn't really deal with her anymore. One of my other friends, I hung with her. We still friends to this day. But everybody, you know, just they're not for you, and don't feel bad for letting them go. I had to let a lot of people go. Just let go. When God starts elevating you, you got to go and do what life is calling you to do. Whatever it is that you wrote down, that's what it is you're supposed to be doing. As long as it's not harming someone else and it's elevating you, you got to keep going. And it's so hard because it's a true saying, it's lonely at the top. A lot of people you thought had your back really don't, and they start showing it. Social media not only exposes what you're doing, but it'll expose how people really feel about you. And you just be like, "Oh, okay, you know, okay, you know, I don't say nothing because I don't care." I had to let go. You got to let go because a lot of times they've been let you go. Okay, as long as you march to the beat of everybody's drum, you everybody's love. But as soon as you start saying, "I can't do this, I'm not going to make that, I got to handle this or that, the other," you start seeing true faces come to light, like the Bible say. And so I'd rather obey God than men. I'm not thinking about people. Okay, I never have. My godmother, she had prayed for me to make it and do what I'm doing, and I'm doing just what I'm supposed to do. And I'm grateful unto the Lord that I'm not a people pleaser. Okay, and I don't need people to validate me and to ordain me to go do what I'm doing, because I've been got prayer for that, honey. Way long time ago. Ain't nobody I know on this earth other than God himself as powerful as my godmother. Other than Benny Hinn. My godmother wave her hand, you fall out. She just had that kind of power because she fasted and prayed all the time. And she imparted those blessings to me as well. Not just me. The gifts of God or the universe energy is for everybody. If you really desire it, it's yours too. Ask him for it and you shall receive. Plain and simple. And a lot of times what's behind our fear is our blessings. That thing that you're fearing the most is what you're supposed to have. And if we would just move fear out of the way, I had fear in my life forever. Just listening to people talk down to me. People saying I wouldn't make it and you're not this and you're not that. And I listened. Once you go to listening to what people have to say about you, you won't make it. But you got to open the Word of God if you are a spiritual person and read the Word of God. I highly suggest it. Highlight the positives. And when people are speaking outside of that, I've had people prophesy to me and I had to stop and say, "That's not the Lord, that's you." Okay, I had to check them because my gift was in full effect. And I said, "No, I don't accept that from you." And that did not happen. Okay, you got to know when it's the Lord and when it's not. I will stop you. Don't put your hands on me. I will tell people in the heartbeat, don't lay hands on me. I've had people try to lay hands and I almost like to move their hands. I said, "No, baby. No. Can't let everybody put their hands on you." There's people like, "Hey, got demons." This one man, we went to a fair one time. I'm going to keep it real. He was laying hands on people about their skin and his was tore up. I told my sister, I said, "Girl, he can't touch me. He got acne. I don't want, No, God did not lead me to go to that man and don't put your hands on me. Because I worked hard to get this light I got. This is not my skin. This is the glow from me fasting and praying and calling out to the Lord for not just myself, but everybody that I know. I call out that God will bless them. And you cannot, even people on social media that I have never met, there's a lot of you all, I just be thanking the Lord for you. And you will never find nothing negative from me about you because that's not my spirit. I'm a very positive person. That's why I get the blessings of the Lord, and you do too. Stay positive. Get away from that negativity. I don't care if it's family, friends, it's your so-called friends. A lot of times they turn on you is because what you telling them, you should have been telling God. You should have been praying. And what you did was you told them all your business and they went and just blabbed it out and hurt your heart. Now that that's over, go on with your life. Okay, don't never be ashamed of your life or what happened to you or what you told people. Go ahead on. People ain't gonna remember no way. We all going through so much right now. Ain't nobody gonna remember all that mess. They're on to the next hot set of gossip. You know, I don't get on here gossiping about people. I don't get on here saying nothing about nobody. I don't want that coming back on me. I've seen how karma came back on some young women, and I'm like, oh my God, this can be a two-way street. It can be a blessing or it can be a big curse if you're not careful. I thank the Lord for my blessings. I'm going to keep my glow, my shine, and I'm going up in Him. This is Sandra Queen. Like, comment, and subscribe. And just know that I love you. And y'all hang in there. Just hang in there. I love you. Bye-bye.